No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida, as we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Panthers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tennessee's offense will get the football first. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Vols send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Pittsburgh's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
A strike downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got him in the flat. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Hit right back to the line. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Vols, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You've got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Touchdown ball! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Pitt pushing the pace. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you.
There he goes! He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. To the air on first down. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Going up top again. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Wide open spaces. And he's dragged down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Snapped it in the shotgun. Into the house. Touchdown, Panthers. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They boot it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's good. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Third down after the run. Gets the back moving. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his target down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The kick is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love the third down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The play action fake. This time on target. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
That's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Back to the ground game on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Panthers want to move quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It is perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Volunteers.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Hit right back to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Punt is on its way. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Finds his big tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Shields. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. And the Vols come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Snagged in the middle, it's Shields. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Vols come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Volunteers have moved it inside the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on third and short. Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick completion on the out. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Pitt pushing the pace. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Shotgun snap on third down. Catch in the middle. It's good. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run after the 31. And the Panthers in the hurry up. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Hood. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Swings it out to his running back. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The give out of the gun. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Hood. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Sends it back in motion. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's got him. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll give it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Got some work to do after that last play, second and 13. Red pass hits complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, going up top. Pick off to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in an empty set. And back to the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They'll run it from the gun. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit right back to the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Takes the handoff. It's Owen. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Catch in the middle. It's Shields. Oh, a lot of space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
The Volunteers are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. The inside handoff. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Pushes for the goal line. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
34-13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Oh, they're after him. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Reads it, fires complete. Knocked down at the 34 after he picked up a 5. It's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Robinson. He'll be out of bounds. He'll mark it at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Buys a little time. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The give to the back. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They just keep firing. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to settle for a field goal attempt here instead of going for it. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the 1st down yardage?
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's good. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. Punts it out of the air. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On the run, it's Owen. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Vols need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The give to the back. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. and this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.